Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually really excited about this video because I'm gonna be trying Asian jellies. These diet jellies are made of something called konjac or konjac. It's basically the same stuff that shirataki or konjac noodles are made of. I've been really curious about trying these for a long time since it obviously is nothing like what we consider to be jello. So yeah, I'm really excited about trying all of these. They were not very easy to find and kind of expensive, but I just really wanted to try them, so I had to get some. I will be honest and say that I've already tried a few of these, not many, but a few, so I'm gonna start with those first. Like this bag, which is from Japan, and it's basically little individual pouches of jelly. These ones I have in red grape flavored, green grape flavored, and peach flavor. Each bag has 6 of these things. They're these little tiny pouches that you just rip the top off, which I already did, and then you squeeze, and that's basically what the texture is like. So these are pretty good in my opinion. They all taste pretty good and very fruity. They actually taste like the fruits that they're supposed to taste like. They're not just sweet with the color of whatever fruit. I think it's because they use natural juices to make these instead of just using artificial flavorings. So I do think they taste a lot better than most candy, I suppose. This one is a pretty interesting one, the green one. It tastes like freshly picked, slightly sour green grapes, but it's still pretty good because they do add I think it's both a little bit of sugar and sweetener to these. If anyone's curious also, I think each one of these are 13 to 14 calories. This is my favorite out of these 3, flavor-wise. It's the peach one. It just tastes really good. It just tastes like really nice peach candy, basically. I really like these ones in particular. The other 2 still taste pretty good and still actually taste like fruit, but this is my favorite one because I just think I prefer the flavor of peaches over grapes anyway. So the second one that I got was this one. It's Crazy Jelly, and as you can see, 3.96 calories. I don't know why they just don't write 4 calories on this. It's 0.04 calories, I'm sure is not really worth worrying about. Yeah, like I can't really say much about it other than that's the amount of calories because everything is written in Korean. I believe that is Korean at least, so I'm just gonna try it. Also, I don't really know how you're supposed to open this thing because you've got these like 2 bits here that you usually just rip open, but you also have these 2 on top. But if you rip these 2 open, I don't see how you can like get this off. Can you? Wait. Oh no, I did it. I swear that was an accident, but I guess the way you're supposed to maybe open this is just trying to do it at an angle so it ends up with a V. Kind of. This one in particular came with this adorable straw. It's heart-shaped, if you can see that at all. And I'm definitely keeping the straw. It's also the thickest straw, the widest straw I've ever seen. Like, this is pretty damn big if you compare it to my fingers. Like, I can basically fit my pinky in it. Which is pretty weird. I'm not totally sure what flavor it is since it's just called Crazy Jelly, but just based on the pictures on it, I would assume it's basically tutti frutti. It tastes very fruity. Like, well, like I just said, it tastes like a lot of different fruits, but mainly I'm getting mango and lime, I think. It's really, really good. Also, I have this glass here just to show you guys like the texture of the stuff. It's... I don't know how else to describe it other than goopy. Like, this is... Okay, I'll try this again. This is basically almost slimy. Yeah, it's a pretty slimy, creamy texture. It reminds me a lot of the texture of very soft jello inside a fruit juice of some kind. You get a little bit of the liquid and a little bit of the thicker, creamier liquid still, sort of. And as cute as the straw is, the fact that it's so big and heart-shaped makes it feel really awkward to use. It's very interesting because you feel like you're drinking when you put it in your mouth, but after you feel the jelly bits, you kind of start chewing slightly to like break them apart a little bit. It's like half liquid, half solid. Kind of. So, the brand is Dr. Liv. By the way, this one is green grape flavored and it's 6 calories. Once again, I'm just gonna pour it in the glass so you guys can see what kind of texture this is. Again, pretty goopy, but I think it might be because the opening is pretty small. It looks like the jelly bits are much smaller than in the previous one, the Crazy Jelly. It smells exactly like this thing, even though the texture is clearly very, very different. This one is much more firm and much more like a gummy almost when you eat it. I think so far this is my favorite one. This, first off, I did put it in the fridge to see how it is and if it's actually good to like cool down during the summer. It's really, really good. This one, the same sort of texture and everything, but because it's green grape flavored and I can't read the ingredients on this thing, but I'm pretty sure that they used actual grape juice to make it. It tastes really natural. It tastes exactly like if you were to peel green grapes, chop them, and then put them inside of grape juice. It would taste exactly like that. It's really, really good. It's really refreshing also, but I think the fact that it was in the fridge for a good hour definitely helped. Yeah, my favorite so far, definitely. Next up, I'm gonna try the grapefruit one, which is 8 calories. They're also goopy. I like it. This one still tastes really nice. It smells almost like nothing, and it tastes like very watered down, sweetened grapefruit. So I honestly would like it more if it had a bit more grapefruit flavor. They might have watered it down too much, so it just, you get a hint of it, but it doesn't really, it's not nearly as strong of a flavor as the green grape one. Next up we have calamansi, which I believe is lime, just based on the picture. Also 8 calories. Why do they call it calamansi? So, goopy, as basically all the others are. It smells really strong. It smells really strongly of lime. It just smells like lime juice. Okay, it's not quite as bad as I thought. I'm not crazy about either lemons or limes, but it's like lemonade with a little bit of lime juice in it. Yeah, that's basically what it tastes like. Then we have orange, which is 7 calories. This one's pretty good. It smells a lot like slightly sour oranges. It doesn't taste nearly as sour as it smells. I do like that one quite a bit. I only have 2 left to try. First off, we have the peach one, which I'm expecting to like a whole lot, considering that out of the Japanese ones, peach was my favorite. So smells so good. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. Both the smell and the flavor of this remind me a bit of childhood. It just smells and tastes like really sweet peach juice. And the last one that I have to try is the apple one. It tastes like watery apple juice, but they took too much of the apple flavor and added too much sweetener to it, so it just tastes like apple flavored water, maybe? I don't know, it smells a lot more like apple than what it tastes like. Overall, I really like this kind of drink. I think they're so interesting, and I really like the fact that it's sort of somewhere between a drink and like a snack or dessert. I don't really know what to classify this as. Overall, I really like these things. My least favorites are definitely the apple and lime one, the ones from Japan that I got that are much firmer and more like gummies. My favorite's definitely the peach one. I don't really think I would get all of these flavors again. I would just get the ones that I like the most. I really wish that they were made at least somewhere in Europe so I could get them more easily and probably for much cheaper than what I paid for them, because they were pretty expensive for what they are, even though I'm just really glad that I did this and that I got to try all these flavors. Otherwise I would have been wondering about them forever and ever and ever. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.